everyone, it's Roman and welcome to the first stream of creating custom graph for Unity. So it is my first really stream in English, so at the beginning I'm sorry for lack of words and some other weird shit because I'm not used to especially speaking in English. And we will start by waiting a little bit because I need to copy current build of the game to backup directory because tomorrow there will be an update for DevLife with Christmas event. It will become public, so yeah, I need to back it up just in case I need to fix some critical bugs. I hope there won't be any, but we shall see. And I also need to swap one thing in OBS because it's not aligned perfectly. And I've got music really loud, so I will mute it down a little bit. And I need to do something like that or like that. Okay. Right, that should be good. I had to disable my equalizer for Windows, so that's why I have it so loud on my headphones. But for you that should not have any effect because I have it on my audio interface. So yeah, in the meantime I think we can now swap scenes and I will show you my desktop just without OBS. And I need to do something smart. Okay, I think I will not have to use OBS anymore, so... Hi Danny, hi. So yeah, maybe in the beginning some more disclaimers. It's the first time I'm doing it. It's some kind of a tutorial. I want to do it in English, so it will be more accessible for people all around the world. I don't know if I will stream the whole thing. If no, then I will just recap on other streams what I did in the meantime. And yeah, we shall see. Thanks for compliment about my organization of my desktop. Right, so we will start with downloading xNode. I looked a little bit before the stream just to do some research. I also have a small document with basic idea of how this is going to work. So we will... I think now in Unity you can download it directly from GitHub, right? I never done that, so I don't know. Let me just do one more thing. I will need to do this way. I hope this music won't be too quiet for you. I mean, I can make it a bit louder. Should be okay. So yeah, I think I will wait a little bit because I think... Oh, you can go download it from Asset Store? If yes, then we will download it from the Asset Store. Okay, but it's... paid plugin? Why? Okay, why the version in the Asset Store is paid and the GitHub version is free? Yeah, sure thing, Daddy, no problem. Okay, so we will wait until I can enable Unity Editor because I want to download it directly there. So I think only a second it should be finishing. There is a lot of small files here, so even if I'm copying from SSD, it's quite slow. Bye, Danny, bye. And I need to change this music because this one will get blocked by YouTube. And I don't want this stream to be taken out. And for now we will play some music from Cyberpunk by Samurai. And then we'll probably switch for some other games soundtracks because other music will probably get banned. So yeah, we need to wait a little bit. So in the meantime I can show you documentation. and I think someone is vacuuming in my house, so sorry for that if it's heard in the background. But I planned this stream already, so it's around here. So I got the types of nodes that we will need. So we will have a start node, event text, so this will be displayed in the game. There will be nodes with choices, nodes with conditions for those choices. Event data, this will pass the values to the events and to choices that are available. This will be for adding trades, this will be for moving trades, this will be for mood modifiers. So yeah, that's the basic idea. Also delay node, and I just fucked it up. And hi Dennis. And here is a basic idea of how I want to implement it, but I don't really have to read it because I have it in my head. Okay, dobra. It's done copying, so I can now enable Unity. Okay, Dennis, so I don't know how much choices affect story in the Cyberpunk, because of course I don't look them online, I just play my playthrough. But from what I saw, those choices in dialogues that were from my life path, for me it was Corpo, were quite good in a lot of situations, so... But yes, there will be consequences, that's the whole idea. Right, Sasek. Today only in English, because I cannot get out from the mindset about speaking in English, because then it will be awful, more than it is right now. Okay, I need to also back up something from here. Okay. Dennis, can you tell me, because I saw there is, I think, an option for importing packages directly from GitHub to Unity. You did it? No dobra, dałem w tytuł, że też polski czasami będę robić właśnie na takie rzeczy, że mógł czasami coś po polsku nakrzyczeć. Do tego dałem eng/pl. Okay, back to English. But I don't know how to do it with GitHub. Okay, plus here. Oh, okay, nice. So we will get it from here. And it's wrong, so I don't know which link I have to copy. Wait, package from GitHub URL. Error. I don't have Git installed. Meh. Okay, then I have to download it manually. Well, shit happens, you know. Shame that I cannot do it right here, but... Okay, so what do we have here? I think the only thing I need is scripts folder. So I will make a new one here. And we shall call it xNode. And we will paste it here. If it will... Oh, okay. Now I need to cancel everything. I need to do this from Windows Explorer. What is this file? Okay, I don't know what is it, but I guess it's required. I'm almost certain this is not beta. I wouldn't download a beta version, it should be stable, I think. Let me check. Yeah, this is official release, so I don't need... All 2020 is beta? Meh. I mean, this new collaborate window is quite lame, because this summary is really small and I cannot resize it. Yeah, I know, but I don't think I will need long-term support. And besides, I didn't have any problems so far, so... right. Now we will download some examples, because I think they are somewhere else on the GitHub. I had them in my document. Here is one with some dialog system. And here is this link that I have had before. Yeah, with this input field for the description, it's really lame for me. Okay, we'll download this example, but there were some more somewhere here. Oh, there they are. Those scripts are not necessary. We need only examples. I cannot download it like that. Okay, so we need to copy this all. And let's make a quick folder maybe here. And we will put all of this. I have it on my second monitor, so you don't see it. xNode is a framework for handling graphs in Unity. I don't want to write my own code, so I... There are some errors. That's not good. Okay, there is some problem with namespaces, I think. Let's see here. Yeah, because it's in this namespace, so I guess if we do that, it should work. I have never used it, so I'm going to just troubleshoot it as it goes. That's not good. Wait, these are those examples from here, right? That's not this. Okay, let's download this dialog example. That's odd. Custom node graph editor, that's the problem. That's the first problem. Okay, we will see with the second example. Now let's delete this. And oh, I downloaded it already. Okay. Fuck. Okay. There is a lot of it here. I will try to get only example, but there are not. Okay, so I need this, this, and this, I guess, and this. Okay. So I think I will have the xNode 2 times imported. I think. We shall see. Yeah. And also there are problems with namespaces. And there are missing voids to override. That's really interesting. I did not expect that we will have problems with importing xNode. Okay, I will try to write some basic code myself without those examples. Okay, so that should be enough to have xNode. I imported the whole package just without the GitHub files. Okay, so this is xNode. Okay, so let's try something here. I just need to make some folders. I think I will just make a new one completely because it's going to be a bigger system. And let's do the manager. Okay. Kube's graph view, as far as I know, it's Unity built-in API for making graphs, but it requires a lot of lots more of writing additional code to make it work. So I decided to use xNode. Because there is also not a lot of documentation on the graph view for Unity, as far as I looked. And at least here I have some examples to follow, so... Okay, let's get rid of this. Let's make quick instance of this script. Okay, and we will not have any nodes here, so let's make new folder here for nodes. And I will just paste the example from here, this one, and we shall see if it will work. Okay, so let's make new script. So let's call it maybe start node. Ani sobie... I'm sorry. Sometimes I may say something in Polish. Okay. Sometimes... okay, so you don't inherit from Node, you inherit from Node, not xNode, so you need to add this. Okay, now everything works, so there is something wrong with those examples. And I don't know what. But I think if we just copy this, it should be okay. Yeah. No errors, no nothing. Let's get rid of those comments. I don't need them. Because it's really basic script. Okay. And now we need to make another script for this to work. Getting started. Let's see the wiki for this. We need to make node graph. Okay. So let's do this here. And let's call it interactive event graph. And we only need to add this. So maybe let's do that by hand. Here we inherit from graph view. Node graph, okay. And we need to add create asset menu. And I believe it will be just here on the right click, if I'm correct. Interactive event graph, yes. I think if you add something like that... I don't know what the syntax is for this, I need to look it up. Okay, you need to add menu name. So something like that. Yeah, okay. Let's add interactive events and graph. Yeah, it should be menu name Morphe. And hi, by the way. What do you send me? Oh, thank you for this. Will come in handy. Maybe let's just add the file name. And let's add graph. Interactive event graph. Should I add a comma? Yes. Okay. And that should be all, I think, as far as this page goes. So let's see. I will put the graphs in the resources, like here. And we will create new graph. Okay, so we have xNode window. And we can add the start node, yeah. Okay. I believe we can make some categories later, but I don't know how to do it. Okay, in preferences. Okay, there's a lot of things. Change colors. Some timelines. Okay. Here we can change the look of it. Let's leave it as default. Okay, I'm curious, will this work just like that? I think that's not the finished example, because we will need to add some node to get the result. So let's try that. For now I want to just test this, so let's maybe pin this here. So let's add new script with a node that will just return the result of this node. So I think we need to do it like that. Now I'm going from top of my head, so I don't know if that's how you do it with xNode, but I will see. Result node. Also from xNode. Here we need to add the namespace. xNode, and here from node. Okay. Okay. And now get value. This is this overrides this. Okay, I'm not exactly sure how it was done. Nodes. Let's see this. Input output right. I mean, I can do it right here on get value. I should do it here. Okay. So let's get the public float result, and this will be input, and we will make public override void, and the void name is get value node port public override object. Okay, not void but object. Okay. And here we need to return. Okay, so let's first debug crop.log result and return result. Okay. If that's not how it works, then I will need to check the other examples. Okay, there was nothing in console. Let's enter 5. Okay, so you probably need to call it somehow. Let's look at the examples. Not here. It was something somewhere down there. Examples. Scripts. Not scripts. Examples. Let's see this logic toy, although no, because this is complicated. Math graph. Nodes. Display value. Let's see this. Okay. Public anything input. Okay, let's see how this works. So let's copy this here. Okay. Okay. That's how it's done. Is defined for the sole purpose of being serializable. Okay. So now it actually should give us the result. If I do this, you can see the result here, There is the input. Okay, but if I do the log here, let's get this. We'll get anything? Right now, no, but let's do this, and right now this. No, okay. So right now I'm not entirely sure how to at least get the value here in the editor. Because getting values from the graph for the generating y and things like that, we will do this in this script, and it will just get the informations that are already in the nodes. So I guess it is working. Because of course if I remove this and I add new node like that, we'll get this. Then we will have 5 here, and we will add another 5 here. Why I cannot do this? Come on. Why I cannot paste 5? I don't know. And we have 10 at the results. We can change that to multiply, and then we have 25 on the output. Okay, so it should work just fine. So if that is working, get input value, we get object, and then this is by name? Yes, we get this by name of the variable. Okay. Then now I need to make some changes on my second monitor to have chat visible, and also the browser with my document where I have the lists of nodes that we will need. So right now we will try to make some nodes and make them usable. Hi Misiek, hi. Okay, so in the start node I've got inputs, that is event data, and conditions. Okay. So let's delete this. Let's remove this. And we will do the other ones just to get them in the first one. So here we will make new, that is event data node, and we will make condition, come on, node. Okay, and here we only will add for now the xNode here and here. Okay, and the same here using xNode, and here node. Thanks Dennis, bye. Okay, so here we will have public event data node. right, because get value will return something. I removed the example. Okay, so I will need to return even data node, but for, yeah, okay. I think I know how to do it properly. Okay, let's just name it like that. Mark it as input. We will also need as input public condition node. Okay, and as output we will need anything. So let's do this just like they done it before. So let's make it here public class any node, for example. And should I make it system serializable? I think no, because they haven't done that. So I guess we can make it in one line. Okay, and we can add it here as output public any node. Okay, how this will look here. There are also some tags to make the node, to make sure that the node can be created only once. Okay. That's serialized as this, and we can add assets here. Okay, because that's inherits from the nodes. I think they should not. And we don't see the output. Let's look here. Yes, it needs to be system serializable, okay. So now we should see the output. Let's also find on wiki the tag for making it available only once to add. And here we can add those tags also. Node support. I don't know what's that. Let's make this also start node, so we need to add it here. Dobra, to it should be only start. Okay. Huh. Now I think this condition node, it can be boolean, because the only thing that we will need here, it will be the value of the conditions that are added here. So if any condition is false, then it won't start, right? Yeah, that's another thing that I did not thought about, because some events will be activated only when the one of the conditions is true, and others will be activated only when all of them are true. So we need to add another bool here. Require all conditions like that. So that's that. And let's call any node next node. We will need also to work on the looks of it, but that will be done on the later stage, because we need to overwrite the Unity methods for rendering this. We will require that condition node. So then we need to have here not only one bool, because we'll have multiple conditions to one node. So condition node here. And I still don't know how to make it appear only once. I think there is tag for it. Let's find it maybe here. Node editors here maybe. Get value, get port. On create connection, verify connection. Node editor. On body GUI, that's the function that we need to override for the different looks. Nodes maybe here. Let's see. Get value. Simple node on body GUI, right? Node editor. I think that's the class that we need, so we will need to make more scripts for changing the look of the nodes. But I still need to know here. Show backing values. Connection type, allow multiple connection, instance port lists. But that's for input. Okay, and here we need those attributes for the nodes themselves. Nodes, inputs, outputs. Okay, that's this page. Node graph editor maybe, because I'm almost certain that you can make it only appear once. So when you have a start node, you cannot start. You cannot get another start node here. But I'm not sure. Okay, but for now, let's start with the condition node, maybe. So let's add one, and now we will work on it. And for the condition, there will be no inputs, there will be one output, so we will have public bool how I should call it? Now that's the lack of my words in English, so I need to use translator. Not for Russian, for English. Okay, we'll just call it is true. And this is going to be the output of this condition node. And here we will need to add some things. So first of all, let's maybe use this example not from here. From here? I believe, yes. We will add this, something like that. We will add enum with, we shall call it condition type. Okay, and now I wanted to do this. Right, so I think I will need to make it more specific because I cannot add all data types here. So condition type. Conditions that I have listed here, I think, somewhere. I need to look into my doc. I don't have list. Dobra, but from the top of my head, we need has trait. Okay, I will look a little bit here on my other stuff on my Google Drive. And I don't know where I have it here. So I'm going to show you one event graph that I made in Draw.io. Maybe this one. Okay, I will show you the most advanced one, okay? Here you go. Let's wait for it to load. So yeah, I will need to recreate this in one of the graphs. So let's see. Player has trait, player has trait. Okay, this is going to be problematic. I will need to think how will be the best way to do this. But for now, let's say that character lives. Okay. These are for traits, so that's not important. Here we will need character. Character has trait. This will be for traits of other characters from the game. I don't know yet how I will do it, but condition type. Okay. So that's that. But of course we will need to add more fields here. I mean, we can call it output, I think. And let's add this at the end of the script. I mean, the output. Okay, so condition type has trait. And now, that's the tricky part, because if I want to do this right now, we will need to override the Unity inspector here, because I think if I will... or no, it's serializable by default. Okay, so we can add it here. But I will need to still make the logic for it, so... So yeah, we need to override some voids right here. Public override on the GUI, I think. That's how it was called. Nie znaleziono metody. Okay. Public override for. I need to make this in the editor. Okay, so let's do that. Notes, let's call new folder editor, and let's create the condition, tak dobrze? Now it's correct. Come on, open. And here we will inherit from the namespace xNode, and here from node editor. Okay, should I add any more namespaces? No. I need to add this tag, I think. Off, and here it will be. Okay, so we have problems with custom editors. Okay. Now the question is why? Because here in the assets I should have everything. Okay, we need to add this class, this namespace. So let's add this. Oh my god, my Google Assistant just turned on my phone. xNode editor. And now it's working, okay. Of type of condition node. Okay, and I will copy this part of the code just to make it more simple. So we will have here condition node. This void will be overwritten like that. Condition node, and here condition node, condition node, condition node. Okay. As condition node, but in the capital in the beginning. Right, and now I can do whatever I want. Okay, I think we need to call this first, and then this, just in case, and between those two callouts we can add our own custom editor. So now we will switch on condition node, condition type, and we will add case for hastrate. Condition node condition type dot hastrate, and here we will call void. We can make it private void load hastrate UI, and we will call it here, and we will break. By default, can we make base.onBodyGUI? Okay, so by default let's make this just render the default GUI, and now we'll add cases for other types, character lives, load character UI. The plan is, at least right now, I have this come to my mind, we will deal with this character lives and other conditions for characters with the event data node. Character has traits. Okay, let's copy this for now, and we will add separate voids in a moment. Right, so let's add, maybe we'll just copy this. And we will add load character lives UI and load character has trait Y. Right. And now, to make it work good, we will need to load the list of available traits. And to do that, we will need to load this from here. And I have script for this, but we'll need to make it executable in the editor. Or I will just probably copy and paste it, but I need to find this, and it should be in the employees, I think. Employees are here, traits here. Right, so this is the part that loads it. So we need only this, and we need to add it here. But I mean, loading this every time the editor is displayed, that will be quite resources heavy. So let's maybe change some music, because this is on the copyrights and probably this video will be demonetized anyway. But let's maybe do some Detroit Become Human soundtrack, because it's fucking great. Right. So let's make it more smart. Wait, one thing. I'm not quite good at the Unity editor making, so I need to find maybe the script. Here I have some art on inspector GUI. Okay, but that's for the script there. And I mean, I can make it like that. We will need a script that will be executable in the edit mode, that will only hold the data for the traits. So let's maybe make it here in the interactive events, because it will be simplified. We will need only ID, name, and I think that's it. I can add icons, but that will be too much, I think. So let's make here, maybe in editor folder, because then I won't have to add the conditions for running this only in inspector. So let's add employee, maybe characters, traits, loader. Let's add it here. We will make this execute in edit mode, and here we will paste code from where? I've lost it. From here. Right here. And we will add here editor. Need to use the namespace. Editor. We will inherit from editor, and we will make this public void on inspector GUI. how do I do it? Oh, I need to add the override, right. So let's add it here. And let's make the... Should I need it? No, I don't need that. So I only need if... How did you add that button like that? So if we press this button, we'll have here public list of type employee or character traits or trait. Employee trait, I believe. Maybe let's call it characters traits. Okay. I don't know if this JSON mapper will work like that, and we need to call it just like it's called here, so it needs to be employee traits because otherwise it won't load properly. And there will be problem with this, with getting translations. So I guess we can, for now at least. Okay, let's delete this. This won't be necessary. I mean, I don't need to do anything really, because I just need to load them. So that's really it. That's all we need. And I hope it will work. I hope, because I don't know if the JSON mapper will load this properly. But we will see. Let's call it import traits. Right, and we shall see. Okay, so right now, let's add it here. Maybe let's do new game object for the interactive events. Here we will add the script characters. Okay, so I need to make it differently. Let's add editor. Let's do this. Let's do this here without editor. Here mono behavior without this. We'll leave it like that without this. Here we will make also an instance. Character traits loader instance. Okay. Private void awake instance equals this. This should load it here, and here we will need to get the... Let's maybe do this here. I mean here. Not events controller, but character traits loader. Here. Traits loader target here. Here we need to call this like that. And this we need to remove. And I think that should work. So let's see. Now I should be able to add it here. Interactive events, add characters. Maybe let's add it like that. Here. This is an editor script, but we have this. We have class with mono behavior. Why is this not working? Okay, am I stupid or something? What have I missed? Ah, we need to add this line. Right. This, like that, and we will need to add those also. Although it is in the editor folder, so it should not be necessary. Okay, right now it should work. No, still no. Why still no? Okay, the only difference that I can see between those two scripts is this execute in the edit mode, but I mean, maybe it is unnecessary. But then I will not be able to do it like I want to. Okay, there is something wrong still. And I don't know what. Here, editor. Right. Here is the editor class. Here is the default class with mono behavior on it. Why is this not working? Okay, when I do this, so I will just comment it out. Now will it let me add this? Hope. No. What? Why I cannot add this? I'm confused. Maybe because it's in the editor folder? Oh my gosh, that might be the case. Okay, so let's revert this. Let's paste it in the folder above. Right, I think that's the problem. I didn't know that that's how it works. Traits loader. Let's let it refresh. Right, okay. So now the question is, will it work? But now we also need to make this executable in edit mode. Why? That's not the right file. Don't save. Need to open it once more. Execute in edit mode. Okay. And now, theoretically, when I hit import, it should work. But it not. But it did not. Game Assets Manager. Is it static? It is static. But it won't work. Because we have no instance to this. Right, because this is here. But it's static, so it should work. Okay, let's see. The void should be called. But there might be a problem with the JSON mapper to load it. Wiesz co, wydaje mi się, Sasek, że raczej Unreal. Zależy też co chcesz robić, ale chyba w Unreal też tam większej rzeczy da się zrobić. Yeah, it's cold. Right. And how this works? Okay, so we can just do it like that, and the path is the same as here. Not here, here. Okay. And we need to return the .text. Right. But wait a moment. Should it load? Here we have employee traits. Did I name it correctly? Yes. Okay, so it should work. It's the list of employee trait. Okay. No, still nothing. That's lame. That's really lame. But why? Wait, I have this for the music. Let me just check it there. Soundtrack manager. Here I have load music function. Okay, that loads like that. Because that's not JSON. Okay, okay. Yeah, I need to do this with the JSON mapper. Okay, maybe let's debug log this and see if this is working, but I think it does. And we should get very long string, yes, with our data. So the problem is this. Right, so I need to search it. Huh. Okay, I really don't know what to do right now. We don't need to log this. We know that is loading correctly, but that's not loading correctly. Because I mean, I can. Let's see, if I start the game, will it load? If it will, then we can just copy this list for now, because I only need to have a list of all of the traits, because I want to load it into our node. So let's see. There should not be any more problems. It's not working, why? That's interesting. Instant. But that's like here. But that's another problem. I mean, right? Okay, let's make this the whole way around. I will just make this later on my own, I think. Because that's not the point of the graph, really. I will just write here a simple public, I mean only void update, and let's make employee traits equal player dot employee traits. And that's how simple it will be. I will just copy the I will just copy the list from here and paste it not in the play mode, so we will have it always in the editor. I think it should work just fine. We'll have too much data, of course, because we'll have everything here, as you can see, colors, all of that, but that's okay. Let's copy component. Oh, okay, it saved automatically because I have it on the execute in edit mode. So we'll leave it like that. We will delete this, and for now I will leave the rest. Doesn't really matter. Right. So getting back to the nodes. Let's open up the editor for this. Okay, and we need to close this. This we can leave for now. This we can close. So here, for now, we will need to add custom dropdown. And I don't know how to do that, so I need to search it online. Unity editor custom dropdown. Okay, let's see. Okay. Let's copy this example. We will, for the test purposes, I will leave it like that. Okay, I don't have the Unity editor namespace here. So I believe we should get a drop-down with few options. Right? Right. So now we need to use selected trait. That can even be the selected trait ID, but okay. Let's leave it like that. Options. And can I get this from list? Hope so. But anyway, we need to add to this list all of the traits. So yeah, let's do it. Let's first make a list. Type of string, traits, names equals new list string for each, and we will get string or no string employee trait. Employee trait in employee character traits loader dot instance dot employee traits names kropka add dot add. I should say kropka is dot in Polish if you are curious. And here we will add employee trait dot name, and we will set it here. Okay, so we cannot get this like that, so we will get that to array. And now it should work. So we should get list of traits that are currently in the game or no, because there is no instance of an object. And why is that? Because I removed the execute in the edit mode. Okay. Now we need to get here, and oh, it is executable in the edit mode. And that's the problem. Can I set the instance here? No, I cannot set the instance here. I was sure that it will work, but apparently it doesn't. Right. But I can make static field here. Or no. In theory, I should get this like that. But will it work? I don't think so. Yep. Because we cannot get the instance of this. Okay, so right now we will make another quick work around and we will add public character traits loader, character traits loader, and we'll just get it like that. And we need to make this not static. Right. Now it should work if I assign the script here. Or no, wait, because I cannot assign it. Oh my gosh! Fuck me. I cannot assign this like that. Man, that's painful. Okay, so how do I get Unity editor other script instance? Okay, so I see we can do this like that. We can do in that, and we can do it like that, and we can do it like that. Zaraz. Because this returns the array, right? So we need to do this and this. Okay. And that's object. Can I get something like that? No. And can I get... I doubt that, but I will try to cast it like that. That, no, I cannot get the values here. But if I do that, okay, we are getting there. We are getting there. You cannot make it like that. Okay, we need to think about something else. as I said, I have no experience in making custom editors, so that's why this is taking so long. Because I just don't know the good way to get to this list script. Because from my experience, when I added execute in edit mode and I had the instances of objects assigned in the awake, there was no problem. It worked when I called that from other scripts. But here it doesn't work, and I think that might be something to do with the code execution, so those instances are not assigned early enough. So that might be the problem. Yeah, get component, but that won't work in the editor script, I think. Especially here. That's the problem, because this is the custom editor for this. I don't know what to do, really. I would really like for those traits to load from the file, because otherwise it will be unnecessary work every time to update this list. And that's why I would like to do this with loading it from the file. Okay, for now, let's try to... Let's try to get the object first. This. Okay, I believe because of the... Yeah, because that don't have any sense for me. We should have it like that. But that's the Unity object, so we need to cast it for this. But we cannot cast this. And when I will add as characters, it's loader. Also no. Where can I have something similar to look at? I don't know. Yeah. Let's look for this, maybe. Here. And I do it like that. So let's copy this. let's paste it here like that. But let's change this for the character traits loader. Character traits loader. Okay, and now it will work. I think, I hope. It should be only one on the scene, so it won't be a problem if we do it in the for each. So trait names dot add, not post-processing behavior, but character traits loader. Character traits loader dot employee traits. We need to iterate through them. So let's add that. Employee traits, and here we will also get the employee trait. And we will add the name from here. If that won't work, then I will make it static, because I don't have any other idea. Employee trait, name. Right, so it should work. At least I hope so. Please work. Please. Yes! Or no. Fuck me. For real? Because right now we don't have any traits here? Why? Why we don't have any traits now here? Interesting. I had them. But I copied them, so I should be able to paste values right here. Right, and so now I don't even need this. Whew, okay, we did it. We fucking did it. And now we have the list of all of the traits that are in the game right now. Nice. Okay. That's a relief. It's not perfect, but it will do. For now, at least. I mean, I will probably rewrite this so I can just import it on button, not copy it from the editor and so on, but it should work. Okay, so required trait. Okay. Dobra. We can add a label here, I think. Right now, I think how to do this in terms of nodes, because... oh, and we don't have the... Right, we don't have the base editor for the type. So let's make probably if I just call base not here, if I just call base on body GUI, won't look good, but let's see, maybe, I hope. If not, it's not good really, because I would like this output to be on the bottom, so we need to write everything by ourselves, unfortunately. So how do you do the enum? That's a good question. Editor enum list. Okay, we have something for enum pop-up. So I think we only need to do this like so. We need editor GUI layout dot enum pop-up here we will add label. So it will be condition type. Okay, and now we need to add enum. So it will be condition node dot condition type, condition node go dot condition type. No, okay. Can I do this like that only? Yes. So now we should get this first drop down with enum. Yes. So we have condition trait, okay. You know what? I think we don't have to do this because it will be very similar. This one. So let's remove this for now, and we will make it by getting the field for the employee here, but yeah, I can do this like that. But also, here's what I want to do next. I want to have a field. Wait, let's remove this. I want to have a field that will be also a list, and it will be list of employees that are added to the event. And that's where the event data node comes in. There you will be able to add employees types that are required here. And I don't know how to do that right now. Or I do. We can make event data node that will have input field for the employee ID. But then it will be nice to add just a player dropdown, because player always has ID 1 or 0. I should say 0. I think. I don't know. I don't remember. Fire trait kind. By the way, because I cannot change it, and that's because why? That's a good question. For now, if I do this, I think it should refresh, right? And we should have only the condition type drop down. No, okay. That's not good because I cannot change it. Because I think I need to do something like that. Right? No. Okay, I need to see how that works. I think it should work like I just did. So this should work, but it doesn't. And I don't know why. Maybe because I don't have... but they should be assigned by the default. We need to cast it, okay. Now it should work. That's right, okay. But we still get this. Why? Should this not overwrite it? When I changed it? If I add here, maybe not this. Okay, that's interesting. Because it's not... Can I clear it or something? Suppose. I believe there was something with marking it dirty, but I don't know how that works. We'll look on the xNode forum. Maybe here, node editors. Oh, because that's the function that is inherited from here. That's a good question. How do I clear it? That's a good question. I don't know how to clear it. Oh my god! It called the wrong function. I'm retarded as fuck. Now we need to do this. Not this. This. Sorry for being so retarded. I'm truly sorry. Okay. Now we need to make the output for it. So let's see how it is done here. Or maybe somewhere here. Oh, yeah, we can do this here. We can make it like so. Here on the end. Find property, and the property name is output. Just output. And we should get the output node from the condition, right? Yes. Okay, so we have that. Have the output right here. Of course, we're now getting null, but that will be changed later because we need to overwrite the return value here. Yeah, but right now let's change one thing. Let's declare this enum here. And let's make it like that. Okay, also here. And also here. And where? Here. Not condition node, but condition type. Right. Okay, so for now, let's make it basic. Or maybe... Okay, I think we need to add one thing here, just to make it more look cleaner. But I need to find it, because I don't remember how to write it. It will be somewhere here. At the bottom, just a empty line to make a space. And it should go here. And here. Okay. Yeah. That's good. Okay, so we will need to get the employee, but right now I don't know how to do it. They only pass ID. I think I want to do it because I need to reference different employees. But how I will do that? Because I can have... My plan is to call... when I will be calling the function for starting event, it will be called with the parameters, and those parameters will be referenced to the employees that are required in given node, in given event. But it can of course differ from event to event. We might require 4 employees, we might require 5 employees, so we will need to pass an array. Okay, it will be quite hard because I won't have any comments for it, so I'll have to keep it manual just to check it. So I think we will add in the event data node, we will add a list where you will be able to add new value, and we'll maybe do some types just to make it more flexible, so you will be able to change the type of the data. So we will have boolean, of course, other things. We will have int, we will have float. Yeah, okay. So I think we'll do that, and that will be all probably for today. I will say that I will definitely not stream the whole thing, because it's really hard for me to focus when I have to also speak in English. So I will probably just do some updates from time to time on making this. And I'm still learning, of course, so that's, as I said in the description, you should not treat this as a tutorial. Right. So, let's go to the new custom editor, really, because we want to make the event data node a custom one. So let's add it first of all. Okay, and let's make custom editor for it. So here, scripts, interactive events, editor, new script, event data node editor, and let's copy as much as we can from here. We will need a lot of it. This. I mean, let's copy everything, and then we will remove what is unnecessary, like so. We will get rid of these things, everything here. Why is this not working again? I have no clue. I mean, here won't be conditional, but even data node. Here will be event data node editor, and now it will work. Okay. Event data node, event data node, event data node as event data node. Here we'll update, apply modified properties like so. Okay. And now I don't remember how to do that. I will try to find it here, because what I need is a list. I don't know if I will find it here on the wiki. Or maybe let's test something. Because I believe if I just do some basic class here, event data, just event data, like so. We'll add here, for example, public string name, public. I don't think we'll need ID. Let's make public. Dobra, we need to add public enum data type, and this data type will be int float bool. for now. I don't think I will need more, really. Data type, public, okay, int value, public float, value, and public bool value. And that's why we will need for sure custom explorer, a custom editor. Come on. But for now, I think if I will do something like that, so I will add public list of type event data, event data, new list, event data. Will it be drawn as I think it will be drawn? Let's see. No, it won't. Because I already have this and I did not call the base, so let's call the base for now. Still nothing, okay. So it won't be serializable? I mean, it will be if I will tell it to be serializable. Now we should get a list. Yes. And we can add it without any problems. Just, of course, that's not really handy. Because it would be the best if, you know, I could just... I would have this list, of course, with different names. But when I select the type, I will get just the value field with proper value, not all display at once. So that's why I will need custom editor for it, definitely. So I will have to write it by my own, the whole serialization of this. So it will be the best to look the code online. But for now, let's leave it like that, because I want to focus on making nodes themselves, not really custom editors for it, because I need to look it by myself. So let's say, for example, player, right? So we will have player character. It will be of type int. It will have 0 as value, right? And here let's change that, like so. And for example, let's get the second one. Let's say event employee. Also will be int and right, wait. I don't need the value, right? Or at least I don't need it here, because the whole idea is that it will be passed from the script. So I only need name and type of the data. So all of this. Can I add just the tag for hide in inspector? I hope. Yes, I can. That's actually really nice. Because we'll just keep it like that. We'll hide it. I mean, I can do this better like that. Right, because this data will be passed from the script. So I only need to make the names for it. And we will just pass them from script. Let's see it like that for now. Right, so we will have two variables available for our event data here. And that's only a list. And this list should be an output of the node. But that will have, I think, one problem. Because every entry will have its own node. Oh. Okay, that's a problem. If I cannot now... I can connect it, of course. That's really nice. But I cannot edit it. Okay. Let's see if someone had similar problem. Oh really? No. Can I make it like that? Can I get output? Maybe data output and make this an output. I think yes, I can. And that's what I want to do. Yeah. So we'll have data output here, and this will be passed here. And let's also add public override void get value. But now I need the proper argument for this function. It will be object, not void, sorry. Something like that. Get value. So in here we will only return event. We'll return this. Just like that. We'll just return this object. And in it, we will have all of this information passed here. But how I will get that from other places? That's a good question. So it would seem that I would have to find this node in the graph script. Then took out all of the data and store them in different lists here. So it would be accessible for all of the nodes. And those nodes would just get them based on the name match. I think that's how I need to do this. I don't even have to pass it like that, I think. Though I'm not sure. That's actually a good question. Oh, maybe let's add another type here, because I can make those types to my liking. Or maybe... because that's the int type, we can add here a employee type. That will also be an integer, of course. But yeah, it will be better because I will be able to make the list more easily. So let's add employee type. But of course I will not cast, I think, all of the employees, because they will be dynamic and so on. But we'll have data type employee. Those will be just ints for the IDs, but there will be passed later. And that's only because I then can iterate through only event data entries that have type of employee, and I can make them into a list here. So yeah, I don't really need this event data to be passed anywhere, but let's leave it like that. That really doesn't matter. I hope that it won't influence performance or something like that. So this event data will be here. There will be only one. And as I said, I think I will need to get it here in the graph class. Do I have access? Because I think there should be something, or maybe not. Node graph dot. Because graph is what holds all of the nodes. Have it here. I would like to get the first node in this script. That's that script. So how can I get to it? That's a really good question. Let's see, maybe there will be answers here. Node graph. Yeah, we have nodes, but how do I get them inside of the script? Good question. Because I cannot just do it like that. Graph.nodes xNode .node graph. Public list node. Tutaj to mamy. Ja się do tego chyba dostać nie mogę, nie? I will need to edit it and get the node that I'm looking for. Copy node. Original. I will need to pass the node. Okay, I think I know what to do. Let's try like that. Public. Let's make it virtual. I haven't used virtual voids or functions or anything like that. But let's do this as node get event data. Node. Okay, let's make this, let's make no. Okay, for each node in nodes, let's we will need a string name. If node dot name equals name, then return node. Jak nie wszystko. How it comes that not all of the paths return something. Okay, because can I return null? No, I cannot return null. Or can I? Can I do it like that? Or maybe add node? No, I don't know how to use the type here. Type. Can I make it event data? I cannot make it float. Because if I just write this, that should not affect it. It affected. What? How that comes? Okay, nodes can be empty. I get that. Let's see. So in theory, we have this. So I can get it here. And ultimately, I need to get it here, not here. Here. And load it as a list. So in theory, I should be able to here is this pop-up, so I can do it here. For each let's keep it as var because I don't know what the for each employee in maybe for each event data in condition node dot graph dot get event data. Okay, event data those nodes their name should be always the same, so I don't even need to get, I don't need to pass string here, I just can enter it here. Event data. And I just for test I will debug log the name, but not as a string, as a value. Get event data dot now the tricky part. And get value. Outputs. Co my tutaj dalej mamy? To już są jakieś typy. Nie wiem jaki to jest typ. So we have the node. I can get value. Can I get output value? Output value is the get value. So let's call get value. Get value returns an object. So this returns event data node. So can I get value? Can I cast it to event data node? Ah, I need to get a port. Oh, okay. Okay, that's also a problem. To jakby musiałbym znowu... I'm sorry for the Polish, but I'm really tired right now. Oh, we can get a port. Okay. That changes some things. Get port. Get output port. Ooh, okay. Wait. We can get not value, but we can get output port with name data output. I call that, yes, data output. Okay, that's the port. I think I still need to get this dot get value, but now I have a port to get the value from, and I cannot do this on this, but I cannot get the types. Alright, I don't really know how to do it. I need to read more about it. So for today we will finish on that node. I hope that you enjoyed it. In the next stream I will definitely show you my progress. I will do some on my own, and if I will come up with solutions to some ideas, I will just show them in the next stream. Don't know when that will be, but I hope soon. We already spent 2 hours on it, so I think that's enough for me for today. So thank you so much for watching, and I shall see you next time. Bye!